The vast, inky void of space near Jupiter was disrupted by a sudden anomaly. A ripple, like a stone thrown into a cosmic pond, expanded, and from this disturbance emerged a fleet of ships so massive and so varied in design that they seemed to be torn from the fabric of a nightmare. This was humanity's first encounter with the alien armada, an event that would forever change the course of history. On Earth, the detection of these unknown entities sent ripples of shock through every level of society. The world's space observatories, already vigilant in their watch over the cosmos, were the first to sound the alarm. Images and data streamed in, showing the colossal fleet advancing toward Earth, silent and ominous. Global news networks interrupted their regular programming to broadcast the images of the alien ships. A collective anxiety gripped the populace as they watched these otherworldly behemoths inch closer to their planet. Governments worldwide declared states of emergency, while the United Nations convened an urgent session, bringing together world leaders and top scientific minds to decipher the intentions of these cosmic visitors. The military forces of Earth were put on high alert. Fighter jets patrolled the skies, and naval ships dotted the oceans, their crews gazing upward, wondering if and when the conflict would descend from the heavens. Yet amidst the escalating panic there was a palpable sense of unity, a shared resolve to face whatever came. Communication attempts were made. Signals were sent toward the alien fleet in every conceivable language and format, from mathematical sequences to visual representations of peace. The world waited with bated breath for a response, but the only reply was silence, a silence that was more unsettling than any message of hostility. As the fleet drew nearer, the true scale of the ships became apparent. They dwarfed anything humanity had ever constructed, with the largest among them casting shadows that could engulf cities. Their designs were not just alien in the sense of origin, but in concept as well, with geometries and structures that defied human understanding of physics and engineering. In the corridors of power, leaders debated their course of action. Should they strike first, launching a preemptive attack in the hope of catching the invaders off guard? Or should they continue attempts at communication, hoping for a peaceful resolution? Opinions were divided, but the clock was ticking, and decisions had to be made swiftly. Amidst the strategic discussions, a voice of reason emerged in the form of Dr. Lena Morrow, a renowned astrophysicist and engineer, known for her unconventional thinking. She proposed a daring plan, not to attack or to passively await the aliens' first move, but to prepare a defense so innovative that it might just give Earth a fighting chance. Simultaneously, the world's intelligence agencies worked to gather as much information as possible about the approaching fleet. Satellites were repositioned, deep space radars pushed to their limits, and all available resources were mobilized to learn what could be gleaned from the ship's compositions, formations, and trajectories. In the streets, the mood was a mix of fear, defiance, and a growing sense of camaraderie. People looked to the stars not with the usual sense of wonder, but with a new, poignant mixture of dread and determination. Vigils were held, and despite the looming threat, there was a burgeoning solidarity among the populace, a recognition that in the face of such an existential threat, humanity's shared values and common heritage shone brighter than ever. And then, as the alien fleet positioned itself in orbit around Earth, the moment of truth arrived. A signal, different from the previous attempts at communication, was detected. It was a message, encoded not just in audio, but in a complex amalgamation of sensory data, as if the aliens were speaking in a language that tapped into the very essence of perception. The world's linguists, cryptographers, and scientists worked frantically to decode the message, a task complicated by the sheer alienness of the content. The message, when finally deciphered, was simple yet chilling, a demand for Earth's unconditional surrender. The world was at a standstill, its collective gaze fixed on the vast silent armada that loomed above. The message, once deciphered, was disseminated across every available channel, reaching every corner of the planet. Surrender or face annihilation. The words echoed in the minds of billions, a stark ultimatum that left no room for negotiation. World leaders convened in an emergency session, a gathering marked by a palpable tension and an unspoken acknowledgement of the gravity of their situation. The room, usually a place for lengthy debates and political maneuvering, was now a crucible of decision-making where the fate of Earth would be determined. The President of the United States, acting as the spokesperson for Earth, addressed the assembly. "We have been given a choice," she began, her voice steady despite the weight of her words. Not between war and peace, but between resistance and oblivion. Her statement captured the mood of the room. A consensus was forming, not around the desire for conflict, but around the imperative to preserve humanity's autonomy and dignity. In parallel, Dr. Lena Morrow, alongside a global consortium of scientists and military strategists, outlined a potential response. "We know nothing of their intentions beyond this ultimatum, nor of their capabilities," she explained, her eyes scanning the room, meeting the gazes of world leaders, each representing their people's hopes and fears. "But we do know that surrendering without understanding the full implications would be an abandonment of everything we stand for as a species." The decision was made. Earth would not bow to the mysterious demands of an unknown power. This resolution, while fraught with uncertainty, galvanized the people of Earth. Preparations began immediately, with every nation contributing according to its means. Factories were repurposed overnight, research accelerated, and every possible resource was mobilized in a Herculean effort to fortify Earth's defenses. Meanwhile, the public's reaction was a mixture of defiance and resolve. Across cities and villages, in homes and public spaces, people came together, their differences momentarily set aside by the shared threat. Artists created, musicians composed, and writers penned works that reflected this unprecedented unity, works that would inspire and comfort in the uncertain days ahead. As part of the response, a global broadcast was prepared, a message of unity and defiance from Earth to the alien fleet. The broadcast featured leaders from every nation, prominent scientists, artists, and ordinary citizens, each contributing their voice to a chorus of solidarity and resilience. It was a message intended not just for the aliens, but for every person on Earth, a reaffirmation of humanity's will to persevere. In the military sectors, strategies were being devised, with Dr. Morrow's advanced technologies playing a pivotal role. Prototype weapons, defensive systems, and spacecraft were hurriedly developed, each innovation a testament to human ingenuity under pressure. Training programs were instituted, turning civilians into soldiers, scientists into strategists, and pilots into spacefarers. The alien fleet remained in orbit, silent and inscrutable. Their ships, vast and varied, were like floating enigmas, their purpose and power unknown, but their threat undeniable. Earth's telescopes and sensors were trained on them, seeking any hint of their next move, while the planet's defenses were shored up in anticipation of what many saw as an inevitable conflict. As the shadow of the alien armada loomed over Earth, casting a pall of impending conflict, a glimmer of hope emerged from an unexpected quarter. Dr. Lena Morrow, a figure who had remained on the peripheries of the public eye despite her groundbreaking work in astrophysics and quantum engineering, stepped into the limelight with a revelation that promised to tilt the scales in humanity's favor. Deep within a secluded facility, hidden amidst the rugged terrains of the Nevada desert, Dr. Morrow had been spearheading a project of unparalleled ambition. Codenamed Project Aegis, this initiative was the culmination of humanity's technological prowess, a spacecraft that incorporated advanced propulsion systems, energy shielding, and weaponry that bordered on the science fiction. The world's attention turned to Dr. Morrow as she presented Aegis to the International Assembly, her presentation broadcasted globally. The spacecraft, sleek and imposing, was not just a marvel of engineering, but a symbol of Earth's defiance. Its design was a stark departure from any existing aerospace technology, incorporating alien materials recovered from past, unpublicized encounters and powered by a fusion reactor that could outpace anything in existence. But a ship, no matter how advanced, is only as effective as its pilot. This is where Alex Wren came into the picture, a prodigy in both aviation and combat strategy, with a demeanor as enigmatic as his reputation was renowned. Selected through a rigorous and secretive process, Wren was not just a pilot, he was an integral part of Aegis, trained to operate the ship as an extension of his own capabilities. Alex's introduction to the world was as dramatic as the times demanded. In a globally televised event, he stood beside Dr. Morrow, his gaze steady, his resolve palpable. He spoke not of war but of protection, of standing guard over the home that was dear to every human heart. His words, though few, resonated deeply, offering a personal connection to the abstract enormity of the global crisis. The training that Alex underwent was intense and multifaceted. It wasn't just about piloting, but understanding the quantum computing systems that controlled Aegis's arsenal, the alien tech integrated into its core, and the unpredictable nature of space combat. Simulations, both virtual and in real-world scenarios, tested his skills to the limits, preparing him for any conceivable challenge. The public's reaction to Alex and the Aegis project was a mixture of awe and skepticism. Here was a single individual, albeit extraordinarily skilled, being entrusted with a weapon that represented Earth's last line of defense. Families gathered around screens, watching as Alex maneuvered the Aegis through test flights, his ship cutting a swift silver arc against the backdrop of space. In the midst of this preparation, a deep bond formed between Dr. Morrow and Alex. She, the architect of this grand endeavor, and he, the linchpin of its success, shared a mutual respect and understanding, a shared commitment to the cause that transcended the usual boundaries of soldier and scientist. As the day of the inevitable confrontation drew near, Earth watched, waited, and prepared. Alex, aboard the Aegis, became not just a soldier, but a symbol of Earth's resilience, a singular beacon of hope amidst the gathering storm. He was not just defending a planet, but an idea, the belief in humanity's right to exist, to determine its own fate in the vast, uncaring cosmos. In this crucible of imminent conflict, with the future hanging in the balance, Earth found its champion. The stage was set, the players ready, and the world held its breath, watching as destiny unfolded in the cold, starlit expanse above. The tension that had enveloped Earth reached its zenith as the alien armada, which had maintained a menacing orbit, initiated the first aggressive maneuver. Without warning, a vanguard of smaller, swift-moving ships detached from the main fleet, plunging toward Earth with alarming speed. Their intentions were unmistakably hostile, marking the beginning of the feared invasion. Across the globe, defense systems sprang to life, a network of satellites, ground-based installations, and airborne units all coordinating in a desperate ballet of defense. Missiles streaked skyward, anti-aircraft guns thundered, and pilots scrambled, all part of humanity's orchestrated response to the alien threat. Yet amid this chaos, the Aegis, piloted by Alex Wren, represented Earth's most potent countermeasure. Launching from its secret base, the spacecraft cut a solitary figure against the backdrop of a planet on high alert. Its engines ignited with a surge of power, propelling Alex toward the vanguard with a speed that defied the limits of conventional propulsion. The alien ships, unlike any terrestrial design, unleashed a barrage of energy-based weapons that painted the sky with lethal luminescence. Earth's defenses managed to intercept many of these strikes, but the sheer volume of the assault overwhelmed many sectors. It was a scenario meticulously planned by the invaders, a calculated effort to cripple Earth's ability to retaliate. However, they hadn't accounted for the Aegis. Alex, with a pilot's intuition and the advanced AI systems of the spacecraft, navigated the maelstrom of energy blasts and debris with an almost preternatural agility. The Aegis's weaponry, a fusion of human ingenuity and alien technology, responded with precision and devastating effect. The first true test of the Aegis's capabilities came as Alex engaged a cluster of enemy ships. The spacecraft's energy shields flared under the onslaught, holding firm against a technology that was alien in every sense. In retaliation, the Aegis's weapons, tuned to frequencies and patterns deduced to be most effective against the alien hulls, struck with pinpoint accuracy. One by one, the vanguard ships began to falter, their seemingly invincible advance stymied by this lone defender. On Earth, the tide of fear began to turn, as reports of the Aegis's success filtered through the chaos. In command centers, generals and leaders watched in awe as this single ship, embodying their last hope, began to make a tangible difference. In homes around the world, civilians clung to each piece of emerging news, their fear mingling with a burgeoning sense of hope. The battle reached its climax as Alex, exploiting a weakness identified in the alien formation, penetrated their ranks and unleashed the Aegis's full arsenal. The resulting maelstrom of energy and destruction decimated the vanguard, sending shockwaves through the alien command structure and halting their advance. As the remnants of the enemy vanguard retreated, a cheer erupted across the planet. It was a cheer not just for a battle won, but for the affirmation of humanity's will to fight, to survive against seemingly insurmountable odds. Alex Wren, once a name known only to a few, became a beacon of hope for all of Earth. His courage and the Aegis's prowess were celebrated, a rare moment of jubilation in a time brimming with uncertainty. Yet, even as Earth reveled in this victory, the larger alien fleet remained in orbit, its full intent and capabilities still unknown. The first strike had been repelled, but it was clear that the conflict was far from over. Humanity had won a significant battle, but the war, with all its shadows and uncertainties, loomed ahead. Emboldened by the unexpected victory against the alien vanguard, Earth's leaders quickly convened to capitalize on the momentum. The success of the Aegis and Alex Wren had provided not only a tactical advantage but a significant morale boost. It was a beacon of hope, proving that the alien invaders were not invincible. The global strategy now shifted from defensive to offensive. The aim was to launch a counteroffensive, a series of coordinated strikes against the alien fleet, while it was potentially reeling from the setback. This plan, audacious in its scope, required an unprecedented level of cooperation among Earth's nations. Military assets, intelligence, and resources were pooled in a collective effort to mount a significant response. In the forefront was the Aegis, now accompanied by a fleet of the best Earth had to offer. These ships, though not as advanced as the Aegis, were retrofitted with the latest in alien technology reverse-engineered from the initial skirmishes. Pilots and crew from diverse backgrounds and nationalities came together, united under a common cause, their camaraderie forged in the crucible of impending battle. Alex Wren, now a figure of inspiration, led this multinational fleet. His experience and the unique capabilities of the Aegis were pivotal in planning the assault. The counteroffensive was not just a military operation, but a statement of Earth's resolve to defend its sovereignty. The target was a strategic cluster of alien ships, identified through intense surveillance as a critical node in the enemy's logistical chain. The plan was multifaceted. A diversionary attack would draw out the alien defenses, creating a vulnerability. Then a strike team led by the Aegis would exploit this opening to deliver a crippling blow. As the Earth's fleet advanced, the alien armada responded with calculated aggression. Battles erupted across the void, a ballet of destruction and strategic maneuvering. The Earth's forces, guided by the Aegis's lead, displayed remarkable coordination and bravery. Each ship, each pilot played their role with precision, embodying the collective determination of their home planet. The diversionary attack, executed with daring and precision, succeeded in its aim. The alien defenses were drawn out, dispersing their formation and exposing the critical node. Seizing the moment, Alex and the Aegis, accompanied by an elite squadron, penetrated the enemy's weakened defenses. The ensuing engagement was intense. The Aegis, at the heart of the conflict, was a whirlwind of activity. Alex's expertise, combined with the ship's advanced systems, turned the tide, decimating the alien node and sending shockwaves through their logistical network. The success of this strike was a testament to human ingenuity and bravery, a blow that would significantly impede the alien fleet's operational capabilities. Back on Earth, the news of the counteroffensive's success was met with jubilation and renewed hope. The victory was not just a military triumph but a symbol of Earth's resilience and unity in the face of an existential threat. Communities worldwide celebrated, their spirits lifted by the bravery of their defenders in space. In this moment of triumph and reflection, humanity stood more united than ever, their resolve hardened by the victories and losses of the conflict. The battle for Earth was not just a fight for survival, but a crucible that would define the spirit and destiny of a species. Following the Aegis's successful defense against the alien vanguard, a sense of cautious optimism began to permeate the global consciousness. Humanity, which had braced for the worst, now entertained the possibility of triumph against the alien threat. This battle had provided invaluable data on the enemy's technology and tactics, igniting a fervent wave of strategic planning and technological development across Earth's defense networks. In the aftermath of the skirmish, Earth's military strategists and scientific communities collaborated like never before. The data retrieved from the Aegis's encounters with the alien vanguard was dissected, analyzed, and turned into actionable intelligence. Workshops buzzed, laboratories glowed late into the night, and conference rooms echoed with the voices of those determined to understand and exploit every piece of information they had gleaned. One of the most significant breakthroughs came in the understanding of the alien ship's shielding technology. Dr. Lena Morrow and her team, inspired by the Aegis's performance, made rapid advancements in energy weapon technology and defensive systems. New types of drones equipped with this cutting-edge technology were hastily manufactured, forming a new line of defense. Simultaneously, the world witnessed an unprecedented level of military cooperation. Nations pooled their resources, sharing technology, intelligence, and manpower. Training programs were established, combining traditional combat skills with new tactics designed specifically to counter the alien threat. Earth's combined forces began to resemble a cohesive planet-wide army, unified under the common cause of survival and victory. The alien fleet, observing the resilience and adaptability of humanity, hesitated. Their initial confidence, born from technological superiority and the element of surprise, was shaken. This pause allowed Earth's forces to launch a series of preemptive strikes, targeting alien scouts and smaller ships with guerrilla tactics that leveraged the newly developed weapons and strategies. Alex Wren, piloting the now battle-hardened Aegis, led many of these sorties. His growing familiarity with the ship's systems, combined with his natural instincts and the shared experiences of the first engagement, made him an avatar of Earth's defiance. Each successful mission fueled Earth's morale, turning Alex into a legend, a symbol of the indomitable human spirit. During this pivotal phase, a major battle unfolded near the moon's orbit, where a segment of the alien fleet attempted to establish a forward base. Earth's forces, led by the Aegis, and supported by a fleet of newly outfitted ships and drones, engaged the enemy with a level of coordination and ferocity that took the aliens by surprise. The battle was intense, with both sides suffering significant losses. However, the ingenuity of Earth's tactics, the effectiveness of the new technology, and the sheer determination of its defenders turned the tide. The alien attempt to secure a foothold near Earth was thwarted, their ships either destroyed or driven back. This victory, broadcasted and celebrated across the globe, marked a turning point in the conflict. It was a testament to humanity's ability to unite and adapt in the face of a common enemy. The alien threat was far from vanquished, but Earth had proven that it would not succumb easily, that its people could rise to the challenge and defend their home with unwavering courage and ingenuity. The turn of the tide was not just a military victory, it was a pivotal moment in human history, a demonstration of what could be achieved when the world acted as one. The path ahead remained fraught with danger, but Earth, bolstered by its triumphs and newfound unity, faced the future with renewed determination and hope. In the wake of Earth's successful defense against the alien incursions, a new wave of hope swept across the globe. Yet Dr. Lena Morrow knew that the alien threat was far from over. Within the clandestine walls of her research facility, she and her team had been developing a weapon, not of destruction, but of incapacitation, designed to target the unique vulnerabilities they had discovered in the alien technology. This secret weapon, codenamed Harmony, was based on a profound understanding of the alien fleet's reliance on a specific form of energy distribution, a discovery made during the analysis of the debris from the first encounter. Harmony was engineered to emit a specialized electromagnetic pulse, one that could disrupt the aliens' energy flow without causing collateral damage to Earth's technology. As the development of Harmony reached its final stages, a global council of military and scientific leaders convened to discuss the integration of this new weapon into their strategic arsenal. Dr. Morrow presented Harmony, explaining its function and potential impact on the battlefield. The Assembly, aware of the stakes, unanimously agreed to deploy the weapon in the upcoming confrontation, a decisive battle that would determine the fate of Earth. The plan was as audacious as it was risky. Earth's forces would lure a significant portion of the alien fleet into a predetermined sector of space, where Harmony would be activated. To ensure the success of this operation, Alex Wren and the Aegis would play a critical role, serving as both the bait and the protector of the weapon until its activation. As preparations for the operation commenced, a palpable tension enveloped the planet. Civilians, soldiers, and leaders alike understood that the coming battle was not just another skirmish, but a pivotal clash that could end the war. Across the globe, people watched, waited, and hoped, their fates intertwined with the outcome of this daring plan. The day of the operation arrived. The Aegis, carrying the Harmony device, launched into the cold vastness of space, accompanied by a fleet of Earth's finest ships. As they reached the designated sector, the alien fleet, as anticipated, took the bait and pursued, drawn by the strategic importance they perceived in the Aegis and its convoy. The ensuing battle was fierce, with Earth's forces engaging the aliens in a desperate dance of evasion and attack, aiming to buy time for Harmony's activation. Alex Wren, at the helm of the Aegis, showcased his unparalleled skills, weaving through the enemy's onslaught, his focus unwavering on the mission's critical objective. At the climactic moment, with the alien fleet in position, Harmony was activated. A surge of invisible energy cascaded through space, targeting the alien ships with surgical precision. The effect was instantaneous and profound. The alien vessels, caught in the pulse's embrace, faltered. Their energy systems disrupted, the ships drifted helplessly, incapacitated but intact, a testament to the weapons designed to avoid unnecessary destruction. Earth's forces, seizing the moment, moved in to secure the disabled alien fleet, capturing rather than destroying. It was a victory not just of might, but of intellect and restraint. The success of Harmony marked a turning point in the war. The alien threat, once an insurmountable shadow over Earth, had been diminished. Humanity had not only survived, but had also adapted, innovated, and struck back with a weapon that epitomized their ingenuity and their desire to protect life, even that of their adversaries. In the aftermath of the operation, Earth rejoiced. Dr. Morrow and Alex Wren were celebrated as heroes, their names etched into the annals of human history. But beyond the celebrations, there was a deeper realization, a recognition of humanity's resilience, unity, and the unyielding spirit that had turned the tide in their favor. The war was not over, but for the first time since the alien fleet's arrival, the people of Earth could look to the stars not with fear, but with hope. Following the groundbreaking success of the Harmony operation, Earth's strategic command turned its gaze toward Mars. Intelligence reports indicated that the alien fleet was regrouping near the Red Planet, likely establishing a forward base to launch future offensives. The decision was unanimous. Earth would take the fight to Mars, aiming to dismantle the alien stronghold and secure the solar system. This ambitious mission was dubbed Operation Red Vanguard. It would be the most significant offensive undertaken by humanity, involving a coalition of Earth's finest spacecraft, now retrofitted with the latest alien countermeasure technology inspired by Harmony. At the forefront was the Aegis, piloted by the now legendary Alex Wren, who had become a symbol of Earth's resistance. The journey to Mars was tense, with Earth's fleet navigating the void with stealth and precision. Upon arrival, they were met with a sight that underscored the scale of the challenge. The alien armada, vast and formidable, orbiting Mars, their ships casting ominous shadows over the planet's rusty surface. The battle commenced with a barrage of long-range engagements, Earth's fleet leveraging the tactical knowledge they had gleaned from previous encounters. The Aegis, agile and deadly, darted through the alien lines, its weapon systems delivering precise and devastating strikes. Yet, the alien armada was resilient, their counterattacks fierce and unyielding. As the battle raged, a secondary team of specialized forces made a daring surface landing on Mars. Their objective was to sabotage the alien ground infrastructure, disrupting their supply chains and communication networks. This team, comprised of elite soldiers from various nations, showcased the unity and courage that had become humanity's hallmark. Meanwhile, in orbit, the battle reached a critical juncture. The Aegis, identifying a weak point in the alien formation, spearheaded a bold maneuver that penetrated the enemy's defenses. This action opened a path for Earth's forces to deliver a concentrated assault, exploiting the opening with a flurry of coordinated attacks. On the Martian surface, the ground team achieved its objectives, their actions causing visible disarray among the alien ranks. The combined assault, both in orbit and on the ground, created a domino effect, with the alien forces unable to maintain their defensive posture. The climax of the battle saw the Aegis engaging the alien flagship in a confrontation that tested Alex Wren's skills to their limit. It was a duel that encapsulated the struggle between Earth and the alien threat, a battle of wits, strategy, and raw determination. With the support of the fleet and the success of the ground operations, Alex executed a series of maneuvers that ultimately outmatched the alien flagship, securing a critical victory. The aftermath of the battle for Mars was a turning point in the interplanetary conflict. The alien stronghold was dismantled, their ability to launch future offensives severely compromised. Earth's forces, having demonstrated their capability to not only defend but also take the initiative, celebrated a hard-fought victory. The victory at Mars resonated back on Earth, igniting celebrations and reinforcing the belief in humanity's ability to overcome this extraterrestrial threat. Yet, amidst the jubilation, There was also a somber recognition of the cost, a tribute to the bravery and sacrifices of those who had fought and fallen. As Earth's fleet returned from Mars, their ships bearing the scars of battle, they were greeted as heroes. The battle for Mars had not just been a military victory, it was a testament to humanity's resilience, a message to the cosmos that Earth would stand firm, united in the face of adversity. In the aftermath of the triumphant battle for Mars, Earth's collective spirit soared. Yet this victory did not spell the end of the alien threat. Far from it, the alien armada, now aware of humanity's capacity for resistance and innovation, prepared their next move, a counterstrike born of desperation and newfound respect for their terrestrial adversaries. The aliens introduced a terrifying new weapon, unlike anything Earth's forces had encountered. It was a device capable of tearing the fabric of space, creating volatile rifts that could swallow ships whole or unleash devastating energy storms. This weapon's first deployment turned a routine patrol mission near Jupiter into a cataclysmic event, with several Earth vessels vanishing without a trace, their fates a stark warning of the escalated threat level. This dire development prompted an emergency assembly of Earth's Global Defense Council, where the gravity of the situation was laid bare. The new alien weapon threatened not just Earth's military presence in space, but the very integrity of the planet's orbital space. Dr. Lena Morrow, alongside her team of scientists and engineers, was tasked with devising a countermeasure to this unprecedented technology. Meanwhile, Alex Wren, having become the de facto face of Earth's defense, undertook a series of dangerous reconnaissance missions to gather intelligence on this new weapon. His encounters, fraught with peril, provided critical insights into the weapon's workings, revealing its reliance on a form of exotic matter previously unknown to human science. As Earth scrambled to understand and counter this new technology, the alien fleet initiated a series of attacks across the solar system, leveraging their weapon to create chaos and sow fear. Each attack left a trail of destruction, with Earth's forces pushed to their limits in their efforts to respond and protect civilian populations. In a race against time, Dr. Morrow's team, with data provided by Alex's missions, developed a theoretical framework for a device that could neutralize the alien weapon. Dubbed Nullifier, this device aimed to stabilize the rifts created by the alien technology, rendering them harmless and preventing the weapon's catastrophic effects. With the Nullifier prototype ready, a high-stakes mission was launched to deploy and test the device in a live battle scenario. Alex Wren, piloting the Aegis, led this critical mission, escorted by a contingent of Earth's best pilots. Their target was an alien battle group known to be equipped with the new weapon. As the Earth fleet engaged the aliens, the weapon was activated, ripping open a swirling vortex in space. The moment was fraught with tension, the outcome hanging in the balance as Alex maneuvered the Aegis into position, deploying the Nullifier amidst a maelstrom of energy and debris. The device activated, pulsing with a deep hum as it interfaced with the exotic energies of the rift. The effect was immediate and dramatic. The swirling chaos of the rift began to subside, its destructive energy dissipating under the Nullifier's influence until it sealed shut, leaving behind only the scattered remnants of its power. The success of the Nullifier marked a significant turning point. Earth's forces, now equipped with a means to counter the alien weapon, adopted a new strategy of aggressive engagement, targeting alien units before they could unleash their devastating attack. The tide of battle began to shift once more, with Earth regaining momentum and pushing the alien forces on the defensive. This series of skirmishes, marked by Earth's resilience and adaptability, showcased humanity's unyielding spirit. Each victory, each successful deployment of the Nullifier, was a testament to Earth's determination to survive and protect its home against a seemingly insurmountable foe. The alien fleet, now reeling from the counterstrikes and the nullification of their weapon, retreated to regroup, leaving Earth's forces to contemplate their next move. The war was far from over, but humanity had once again proven its ability to rise to the challenge to innovate and adapt in the face of existential threats. The stage was set for the next phase of this interstellar conflict, with Earth more united and determined than ever. With the tide of war turning, Earth's forces, buoyed by their recent successes, prepared for what was anticipated to be the climactic battle against the alien armada. Intelligence reports suggested that the alien command had concentrated its remaining forces around a strategic stronghold near Saturn, planning a decisive strike against Earth. Understanding the critical nature of this moment, Earth's Global Defense Council initiated Operation Stellar Hammer, a full-scale assault aimed at ending the alien threat once and for all. At the heart of Operation Stellar Hammer was the Aegis, with Alex Wren at the helm, now more than just a pilot or a soldier, but a symbol of Earth's indomitable will. The operation also featured a fleet comprising Earth's finest spacecraft, each crewed by individuals who had become veterans of this interstellar conflict, all united under a common cause. As Earth's fleet approached Saturn, the alien armada emerged from the shadow of the planet's rings, a formidable array of ships ready to defend their stronghold. The scene was set for a confrontation of epic proportions, with the fate of Earth hanging in the balance. The battle commenced with a barrage of energy fire lighting up the void of space, a chaotic dance of destruction and strategic maneuvering. Earth's fleet, leveraging the tactical knowledge gleaned from previous encounters, engaged the alien forces with precision and coordination, while the Aegis, agile and deadly, pierced through the enemy lines, targeting key vessels and installations. Amidst the fierce exchange of fire, a critical opportunity arose. Intelligence relayed to Alex identified the location of the alien command ship, a vessel that appeared to be coordinating the enemy's defenses and strategies. Recognizing the chance to decapitate the alien command structure, Alex steered the Aegis toward this crucial target, navigating through a gauntlet of enemy fire and debris. As the Aegis approached the command ship, Alex executed a series of daring maneuvers, evading the intense barrage while positioning his ship for a decisive strike. The Aegis's weapon systems locked on, unleashing a concentrated volley of fire that penetrated the command ship's defenses, striking at its core. The impact was immediate and catastrophic. The alien command ship, crippled by the Aegis's assault, began to falter, its loss sending shockwaves through the alien ranks. Without their command ship's guidance, the alien forces descended into disarray, their coordinated defense crumbling under the relentless onslaught of Earth's fleet. Seizing the moment, Earth's forces intensified their attack, breaking through the alien lines and targeting their ships with renewed vigor. The battle reached its zenith as the alien stronghold, now vulnerable without its command ship, became the focus of Earth's assault. In a final, concerted effort, Earth's fleet unleashed all its might against the alien stronghold, a devastating barrage that left no room for the enemy's recovery. The stronghold, along with the remnants of the alien armada, was obliterated, the debris scattering like dust against the backdrop of Saturn's rings. The aftermath of the battle was a somber yet triumphant scene. Earth's forces, though battered, had achieved a decisive victory. The alien threat, which had loomed over humanity for so long, was finally neutralized, the remnants of their armada either destroyed or fleeing into the depths of space. Back on Earth, the news of the victory sparked an outpouring of relief and joy. Across the planet, people celebrated the end of the conflict, honoring the heroes who had fought and sacrificed for their home. Alex Wren and the crew of the Aegis were celebrated as the champions of Earth, their names forever etched in the annals of human history. Yet even in victory, there was a recognition of the cost. The war had taken its toll, and while Earth had emerged victorious, the path to rebuilding and healing would be long and challenging. But for now, humanity could look to the stars not with fear, but with hope, knowing that they had faced the abyss and emerged stronger, united in their determination to forge a future of their own making. The sacrifices made. The conflict had exacted a heavy toll, with many brave souls having given their all to ensure the survival of their home. Among the celebrated heroes, Alex Wren stood out, but the true extent of his sacrifice was yet to be fully understood. The Aegis, severely damaged during the final confrontation, drifted silently in space, a testament to the ferocity of the battle. Inside, Alex Wren lay motionless, his life signs weak, the toll of his final, daring assault on the alien command ship more grievous than any had anticipated. The ship, imbued with the latest technology and a symbol of Earth's resilience, had protected him as much as it could, but the human cost was starkly evident. Back on Earth, news of the victory was tempered by the sobering reality of loss. Cities and communities held vigils, honoring those who had fallen. The world had been saved, but the joy of survival was intertwined with the sorrow of sacrifice. Monuments were planned and ceremonies held, ensuring that the memory of those who had sacrificed their lives would never fade. Dr. Lena Morrow, the architect behind much of the technology that had turned the tide of war, was at the forefront of efforts to recover the Aegis and its valiant pilot. The ship was eventually brought back to Earth, where it was met with a mixture of reverence and mourning. Alex, critically injured, was rushed to medical care, his condition stabilizing but still critical. In the aftermath, Earth's leaders and citizens alike reflected on the cost of their freedom. The alien threat had been vanquished, but the scars of the conflict were deep, both physically and emotionally. The world had changed irrevocably, with the unity forged in the crucible of war now a defining characteristic of human society. Amidst the rebuilding and healing, the story of Alex Wren and the crew of the Aegis became a beacon of hope and a reminder of the price of peace. Schools, streets, and children were named after them, ensuring that their legacy would inspire future generations. As Earth healed, it also advanced. The technologies developed during the war, coupled with the remnants of alien technology recovered from the battlefield, propelled humanity into a new era of technological advancement. Space travel, energy generation, and medicine all leaped forward, with Dr. Morrow leading a new wave of innovation inspired by the sacrifices made. The war had also opened humanity's eyes to the vastness of the universe and the potential for other life. With the alien threat gone, Earth's leaders vowed to use their newfound capabilities for exploration, not conflict. As years passed, the sacrifices of the war were commemorated annually, with Alex Wren, who had recovered but forever changed, often at the center of these remembrances. His courage, along with that of countless others, had saved Earth, a debt that humanity would never forget. The victory over the alien armada was more than just a military triumph. It was a catalyst for a transformed Earth, one where unity, innovation, and a commitment to peace were the pillars of a new world order. Humanity had not only survived, it had evolved, stepping into a future filled with potential and the promise of the stars. In the years following the climactic victory over the alien armada, Earth underwent a transformation as profound as it was inspiring. The unity forged in the crucible of war catalyzed a new era of collaboration and innovation. The sacrifices made by so many, including the near-fatal heroics of Alex Wren, had imbued humanity with a sense of collective purpose and responsibility. The immediate post-war period was marked by a global resurgence, a shared commitment to rebuild not just the physical structures that had been damaged or lost, but also the societal bonds that had been strained in the years leading up to the conflict. The nations of Earth, having stood shoulder to shoulder against a common enemy, found new value in cooperation over confrontation. Economically, the world entered a period of unprecedented growth. The technology developed during the war, particularly the advancements in energy and materials science, fueled a new industrial revolution. The alien technology, now studied openly in international research centers, contributed to this renaissance, offering solutions to age-old challenges and opening new frontiers in science and engineering. Environmentally, the planet witnessed a rejuvenation. The unity and technological advancements fostered a new approach to Earth stewardship. Renewable energy sources became the norm, and environmental restoration projects flourished, repairing some of the damage done by centuries of neglect. Socially, the world saw a decrease in conflicts and an increase in collaborative ventures. The shared experience of the war and the recognition of a common humanity helped to bridge old divides. Educational and cultural exchange programs flourished, fostering a global community more interconnected and understanding than ever before. Amidst this global resurgence, the figure of Alex Wren, who had made a miraculous recovery, became emblematic of the new age. No longer just a soldier, he became a spokesperson for Earth's new ethos, advocating for peace, exploration, and unity. His speeches, often referencing the solidarity and sacrifice witnessed during the war, resonated worldwide, inspiring a generation to look to the future with hope and determination. The establishment of the Earth Space Agency marked a significant milestone in humanity's new journey. With a charter emphasizing exploration, diplomacy, and peaceful coexistence, the ESA became the vanguard of Earth's outward gaze. The stars, once a backdrop to a battle for survival, now beckoned as frontiers for discovery and connection. Humanity's first steps into this broader cosmos were cautious yet optimistic. The memories of the war served as a sobering reminder of the vast unknowns that lay beyond Earth's atmosphere. Yet there was an undeniable excitement about the possibilities that awaited. A chance to meet other civilizations, to learn and grow together, and to share the lessons learned from Earth's near-fatal encounter. As Earth healed and prospered, the legacy of the war and the heroes who had shaped its outcome continued to be a source of inspiration. Monuments and memorials across the planet served as touchstones for reflection on the past and contemplation of the future. The story of humanity's resilience and unity became a foundational narrative, guiding the world as it navigated the challenges and opportunities of this new dawn. Thus, from the ashes of conflict arose a revitalized Earth, a world that looked inward to heal and outward to explore, embodying the lessons of the past as it stepped into a future filled with promise and potential. The legacy of those who had fought and sacrificed in the war shaped a world eager to ensure that such a conflict would never occur again. A world united in its diversity, looking to the stars not with fear but with wonder and hope. Years after the war's end, the world had not forgotten its heroes, especially Alex Wren, whose valor and sacrifice had become legendary. His story, interwoven with the tales of countless others who stood bravely against the alien threat, continued to inspire a new generation. But it wasn't just the individuals who were remembered. It was the spirit of unity and determination they embodied that left a lasting imprint on humanity. School curricula now included comprehensive studies of the war, focusing not just on the battles, but on the stories of cooperation, innovation, and resilience that emerged. Children grew up learning about the Aegis and its pivotal role in the war, about Dr. Lena Morrow's groundbreaking inventions, and about the sacrifices made by people worldwide to ensure Earth's victory. Alex Wren, having retired from active duty, dedicated his life to education and advocacy for peace and exploration. His memoirs, detailing his experiences and the lessons learned from the war, became essential reading across the globe. He often spoke at universities, public forums, and international conferences, sharing his vision of a united humanity, exploring the stars not for conquest but for knowledge and mutual growth. In this era of remembrance and forward-looking aspiration, monuments and museums dedicated to the war and its heroes sprang up around the world. One of the most significant was the Unity Memorial, located on the site where the Aegis had been constructed. This sprawling complex served not only as a tribute to those who had fought and fallen, but also as an educational center, offering insights into the technology, strategies, and human stories of the conflict. The Unity Memorial also housed the Champions of Earth exhibit, a section specifically dedicated to the individuals who had turned the tide of the war. Alex Wren's contributions were prominently featured, alongside those of Dr. Morrow, the crews of the Earth Fleet, and the unsung heroes from every corner of the planet. Artifacts, personal items, and interactive displays brought their stories to life, ensuring that their sacrifices and achievements would never be forgotten. Even popular culture was imbued with the legacy of the war. Films, literature, and art explored its themes, sometimes in allegory, other times in direct narrative, reflecting on the war's impact on humanity's collective psyche. The tales of heroism and unity resonated deeply, influencing a wide array of creative expressions. Moreover, the war's legacy was evident in the establishment of the Alex Wren Scholarship for Intergalactic Studies, a program aimed at nurturing the next generation of explorers, scientists, and diplomats. Funded by global contributions, the scholarship supported students from all backgrounds, emphasizing the importance of diversity in the quest to understand the cosmos. As the anniversaries of the war's end came and went, global ceremonies commemorated the event, each year with a renewed commitment to the ideals forged in the war's crucible. Leaders and citizens alike reflected on the past, honoring the memory of those who had sacrificed so much, while looking to the future with a sense of purpose and hope. In this way, the legacy of Alex Wren and the Champions of Earth continued to shape a world that, once on the brink of annihilation, now reached for the stars with a spirit of curiosity, unity, and a deep appreciation of the preciousness of life and the sanctity of their home planet. The war had taught humanity invaluable lessons, and in honoring its past, Earth was determined to build a future that reflected the best of what had been learned during those dark yet ultimately illuminative years. As Earth basked in the newfound era of peace and technological advancement, the legacy of the war and its heroes, particularly Alex Wren, continued to inspire a commitment to vigilance and exploration. Humanity, having once faced the abyss of extinction, now stood as a sentinel in the cosmos, dedicated to ensuring the security and prosperity of not just their planet, but potentially other civilizations as well. This commitment was embodied in the formation of the Galactic Guardians, an organization birthed from the ashes of the war, with a mission to protect Earth and foster peaceful interstellar relations. The Guardians were not just a military force, but a multifaceted agency that combined scientific research, diplomatic outreach, and defense capabilities, reflecting humanity's holistic approach to its place in the cosmos. The Aegis, now a symbol of Earth's resilience and technological prowess, was the flagship of the Galactic Guardians fleet. While Alex Wren had stepped back from active duty, his advisory role in the organization ensured that his experiences and insights continued to influence its direction. Under his guidance, the Guardians developed a charter that emphasized non-aggression, cooperation, and mutual respect among the stars. The Galactic Guardians' first mission was to establish communication relays and observation posts throughout the solar system and beyond, creating a network that would detect potential threats and opportunities for contact with other civilizations. This initiative was not just about defense, but also about extending Earth's hand in friendship to the cosmos, a testament to humanity's transformation from a war-torn species to a beacon of hope and unity. In addition to their defensive role, the Galactic Guardians played a crucial part in Earth's exploration endeavors. Their ships, equipped with the latest technology and staffed by the brightest minds, ventured into uncharted territories, seeking not conquest but knowledge and understanding. These missions often returned with groundbreaking discoveries, from new resources to potential signs of distant life, fueling Earth's scientific renaissance and enriching its culture. The Guardians also focused on the preservation and study of alien technology left from the war. Research bases, especially on Mars, where much of the conflict had unfolded, became centers of innovation, where scientists and engineers deciphered the remnants of alien presence, ensuring that any utilization of this technology was in harmony with Earth's ethical standards. On Earth, the public perception of the Galactic Guardians was one of pride and admiration. Children aspired to join their ranks, seeing them as the new heroes of the age, protectors of Earth's values and explorers of the mysterious cosmos. The Guardians, in turn, engaged actively with the public, fostering a culture of inclusivity and shared responsibility for the planet's future. The legacy of Alex Wren and his fellow champions resonated deeply within the Galactic Guardians. Their ethos, shaped by the trials and triumphs of the war, was a beacon guiding the organization's actions and decisions. They were not just Earth's shield or its eyes and ears in the vast expanse of space. They were its heart and soul, carrying forward the lessons of the past and the hopes for a brighter, united future among the stars. In the years following the establishment of the Galactic Guardians, Earth's presence in the cosmos grew more pronounced and respected. The planet, once on the brink of subjugation, now shone as a beacon of diplomacy, innovation, and unity in the interstellar community. The Guardians, embodying these principles, maintained their eternal vigil, not as warriors but as protectors and explorers, ensuring the lessons of the past shaped the future. The Guardians' missions extended beyond mere surveillance or defense. They embarked on humanitarian and ecological endeavors, assisting worlds facing natural disasters or ecological collapse. This outreach, grounded in a philosophy of kinship and stewardship, marked Earth's transition from a civilization fighting for survival to one advocating for the well-being of the cosmos. Alex Wren, the revered hero of Earth's darkest days, now served as an elder statesman, his wisdom and experience shaping policies and strategies. His memoirs and speeches, infused with a vision of hope and unity, continued to inspire not just Earth, but other civilizations that had begun to look to the blue planet as a model of resilience and harmony. Technological advancements, spurred by the fusion of human innovation and alien artifacts, opened new horizons for humanity. The Guardians utilized these technologies to create a network of communication and empathy, enabling a shared understanding among diverse beings, transforming the galaxy into a community of voices and perspectives. The Eternal Vigil also involved a commitment to preserving the memory of Earth's journey. Museums, archives, and educational programs ensured that the sacrifices and triumphs of the war were not forgotten, but served as enduring lessons on the fragility of peace and the importance of unity. These institutions became pilgrimage sites, not just for humans but for visitors from across the stars, eager to learn about Earth's history and its role in the galactic tapestry. Despite their outward focus, the Galactic Guardians remained deeply connected to Earth. their actions guided by the planet's values and the well-being of its inhabitants. They stood as a reminder that vigilance was not about fear or anticipation of conflict, but about proactive engagement in fostering a peaceful and prosperous cosmic environment. The Guardians' influence was felt in Earth's culture, which now celebrated diversity and inclusivity more than ever. Art, literature, and media reflected humanity's expanded horizons, incorporating interstellar themes and alien perspectives, enriching Earth's cultural landscape with new layers of complexity and beauty. As Earth's calendar marked the anniversary of the war's end, a global ceremony, attended by representatives from various planets and species, commemorated the event. It was a moment of reflection, gratitude, and recommitment to the ideals that had seen humanity through its darkest hour and guided it toward a luminous future. In this era of eternal vigil, Earth and its galactic guardians stood not as conquerors or dominators, but as custodians of peace and advocates of interstellar solidarity. The legacy of the past, embodied in the valor and vision of figures like Alex Wren, continued to illuminate the path forward, a testament to humanity's capacity for growth, empathy, and enduring hope. Thus, as the stars wheeled overhead, Earth's journey continued, a voyage not of solitary progression, but of shared destiny, with the galactic guardians leading the way, their eyes on the cosmos, and their hearts anchored in the values that had safeguarded their world, and would now guide their steps into the vast, uncharted expanse of the galaxy.